Alright, today I'll be discussing on how to calculate the number of reinforcements that can cater for your starter columns. Okay, the columns that project from the foundation up, so that will enable another one to lap for the column extension now is what you call the starter columns. Okay, basically in areas like the south side, like Port Harcourt, the standard height that you are expected to cut, or that your iron meter is expected to cut, is 3 meters, simply because since it's a story building, 1 meter is going to be buried. Conventional, let us assume it's just a story building, so 1 meter is going to be buried into the ground. Okay, then another 1 meter is going to be projected to ensure that there's guide against flood, guide against capillary actions. Hence the DPC has to be high, so that's almost 2 meters. Okay, then the other projection will now be for the lapping length. You understand now? Remember that you're going to have a leg, either 200 or 300 as the case may be. So if it is 300, the leftover will not be 2.7 meters. So the standard minimum standard requirement is supposed to be 3 meters. So if you are cutting 3 meters, remember that the length of one rod like this is 12 meters. It then means that if you are cutting 3 meters, 4 is going to come out. You see, that simply means that one length will cater for a single starter like this. One length will cater for a single starter like this. Okay, so if you're having in this project, we're having 24 columns in this project. It then means that you'll be buying 24 lengths of this member based on the structural calculation. In this case, this is 16 mm, we are buying 24 lengths. So how do you determine the number of rings you are going to buy? So it's just divide by 2. It's from practice, you find out that when you divide by 2, it will give you an idea of the total number of 8 mm or 10 mm for the steel ropes you are going to buy. So in this case now, for this total starter columns of 24, the rings will not be 12. The steel rope will be 12. Hope this helps someone in the structural engineering field of practice.